What's going on, you filthy motherfuckers? Gabe here with Review Dork. Now, this is going to be a different kind of video because honestly, I'm just tired of it. It's 2022. You're holding on to the song and dances of 2021. It's time to change it the fuck up. Now, AMC as a play, and currently it stands at 1588. Wow. We talk about a fall from grace, right? A fall from heaven. 72, now down to 15. Pretty fucking wild, right? And we could go ahead and blame the hedgies all we want. We could go ahead and blame institutions and blame manipulation, but newsflash, the whole market's manipulated. You guys seen Nvidia from 340 down to 200? Fucking wild, right? Where there's money, there is corruption. It is that simple, and it's not just an AMC thing. And again, we call for Gary Gensler and the SEC do their job, but retail only constitutes 10% of total volume in the markets daily. 10%. $380 billion of cash flows through the markets each and every day in retail. Only 10%. Now, if you were given a job to protect a system and the majority, who are you going to protect? Furthermore, in the United States, well, the United States has an incredible track record for protecting the minorities. Not. Yet we go ahead and we continue to enable these narratives of FTDs and shorts have to cover. In fact, I tweeted today that shorts continue to cycle in, no different than investors come in and out of stocks daily. So yes, you have a short who's in, short gets out, new one comes in, and they get out. But I also said that it takes about $7.2 million in cash to move AMC at or about 40 cents. So as long as it's basically a game of musical chairs, you're not going to see that reflected in the price. Yeah. But, I'm told I don't know shit about the markets. Now we go ahead and we subscribe to narratives, conspiracy theories, just some really wild shit, right? Book numbers in the book. Now, guys, listen, I believe in this squeeze play. I saw it run to 72. That was $5 million worth. I see it now at 15 is $1.2 million worth. I tell you what, my dad, he was a man's man. He was, if you want something done right, to do it with it. You do it yourself. But he would also tell me, just because everybody else jumps off the bridge, does that mean you do it too? Okay. Now, but that being said, in order to get what we want, if we want something that bad and we have to do it ourselves, we have to go ahead and weaponize dry powder. We have to play them at their game. Almost seems impossible, but it's not really impossible because we're ultra concentrated on one stock, AMC. Now, we go to this group here. People are making a killing. I'll include this link down in the description, but they're the ones who are subscribing to that thought of change. Not only are they empowering themselves with how to play the markets and play the trends with the markets, but they're empowering themselves to free themselves of the anxiety caused by AMC. They're empowering themselves to allow themselves to provide for their families. They're empowering themselves to allow themselves to buy more AMC shares. So AMC goes to the moon. You have a niche of people, currently 5,000 people, to thank. Because these people, with all their heart, believe in AMC and believe it will moon. But it takes dry powder to move the stock. It's really that simple. It's really that fucking simple. We don't have to make it that much more complicated. We don't have to make this a Tom Clancy narrative. We don't have to talk about that one time when I went to Mexico and I vaporized 7 tacos and chased it with a few fucking margaritas while getting a blowjob by 3 one-legged hookers. No. Just don't. You want to play this sport, you need to be equipped. Not only with the rule book, but with the equipment and just know-how. You see, the difference between an amateur and a professional is an amateur doesn't make money. A professional makes money. You're in the markets to make money, so therefore deem yourself a professional. And as a professional, you have a responsibility to yourself to know how this game is played. And stop sitting back and being complacent and listening to narratives that other people are going to do it for you because it's just not going to happen. Now, I get a lot of shit saying, hey, Gabe, you're in a position of leadership or you're in a position of influence and power. So therefore, we're going to hold you accountable for the shit you say. And sometimes the shit you say scares us. Well, it's crazy how I'm held accountable for challenging your ideas and your theories and maybe your fanatical narratives. But you're not holding yourself accountable for over the past year. And look at the game. It's right in front of you in black and white. All of 2021 retail chase squeeze plays. And now each and every morning, I get a headline, what's Wall Street Bets looking at? Guys, the market, yes, it's rigged. It's rigged against you. But just like these guys, and the 1348 method is nothing special, but these guys, I teach them to go with the trend, be the barnacle that, that sucks on the whale and just goes wherever the fucking whale goes. That's how you make money. If you can't beat them, you join them. That's really it. You don't have to subscribe to the Discord. The Discord does provide actionable alerts in real time so you know when to get into the play. But you can take 1348 and apply it yourself, set up your own alerts, and see for yourself if you're just going to make money. I'm not the villain here. I will put my foot down and say enough's fucking enough. Because the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. You're not going to go ahead and change the world by sitting in a fucking Twitter space call singing Kumbaya, my lord. Nobody gives a fuck. The feds don't give a fuck. The market is a game of self-interest. This isn't a fucking group sport. This is fucking Hunger Games. You guys need to start acting like it. And if you want change and if you want to be a force in change, need to act like a force and change, not just a bunch of winos sitting there waiting for change to be given to you. Because where I come from, that's called panhandling. This is Gabe with Favudor. I'm signing out. Peace.